Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time to kick off the finale of the Bluff Championship. Luke Elvey here alongside my mate Rich Beam in the booth. It's always delightful to have you with us. And Rich, our featured player, is starting the final round atop the leaderboard.
Yes, he's got the lead and needs to keep things steady heading into this final round. Should be a great day of golf ahead of us, Luke.
We head down to the first hole. He's been playing beautifully all tournament. Got quite a healthy advantage. Let's see if he gets the job done. Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway, and that's going to set the tone for the day.
That dog will hunt.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Ooh, that almost went down. Yeah, good mid-range putt this one, right on 17 feet.
An all-important putt for par.
Well done.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
That's 9 under par for the event. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, well done. Second shot on the second.
All right, bold. I like this play.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm down here. I've done the read, and this is a left-to-righter.
And that's a nice looking putt. Judged it well. Got a short one coming up. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
And we've arrived now at the third. It's a par 4.
It is. You got out of bounds all down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left is in play. So layup short of that. And second shot goes into a very narrow green. Be aware of that out of bounds lurking to the right. Shots missed out to the right probably won't end up out of bounds, but why take the chance?
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole.
Well, that approach shot seemed to catch Max Homer's attention. Nothing to roast there. Fantastic shot.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, move in the right direction there, Luke.
Teeing off here at the fourth.
The bunker short of the green is not there. It's just there to confuse you a little bit. There is a steep runoff off to the right-hand side that you want no part of. Anything bailing out just a little bit to the left is a great call.
Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. taking aim from about 170 yards. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one. This is testing. A big right to left slope. Yep, that works. Nicely done.
A par putt on the table. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
That's a good-looking shot there. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still.
He's done a nice job there.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
And this one is for his par. And that puddle drop. Well done. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Beautiful swing there. This is his second shot. This is a fairly lengthy putt here. And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 8th hole is a par 3.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back to onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
This one's for birdie. It's just about 3 feet away. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? On the tee of the par 5 9th.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
This putt here to get to 14 under the card. Good speed. Oh, that's well judged. He had the right speed there. Easy 2 putt. And just short work of that birdie putt. Nicely done. And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position, ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Yeah, that was a safe play. Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt. John, have you got a good read on this one?
A little tricky putt here. It's going down the hill, moving right to left.
That's disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. He's currently in first place. This hole is a par 5.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
This putt here to get to 14 under the card. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
He's staring down 23 feet here.
Oh, he's put a pure stroke on that one. This is going right up a hole. Oh, you beauty. Here we have a short par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Not bad. Second shot here on the 12th. Nice recovery effort there. That should help save his par. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Tee shot, you want to aim it at those rock outcroppings and go ahead and hit yourself a nice little firm draw out there. Find the heart of the fairway. Second shot, also you want to favor the right hand side. Near those rocks is anything missing down to the left hand side. Should be, might be, probably will be a certain bogey.
Setting up for his third shot. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green. Just 3 feet to the cup. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 15 under par for the event. Par 3, hole number 14.
This is a cool feature because the green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here, and as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. This putt is about 8 feet.
He's got this one for birdie.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed. The beauty of them, to me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here once you get close to the green is going to be this deep cavernous bunker out there on the right hand side. But this green is user friendly. Birdies abound.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
That's great scoring. Now 18 under par with just a handful of holes left.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
He'll like to look good where he's standing on this leaderboard. Welcome to the 16th hole, a par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4. That should find the cut stuff. Time for the second shot at the 17th. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
That's a lovely looking stroke.
Looking good.
Wow, what a putt. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
And from around 135 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. And this putt to win the Bluff Championship. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This looks like about 34 feet to the cup, guys.
Oh, that's a good line. Come on. Oh, beauty. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where It's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round 1 of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. It's great to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam. And out on the course bringing all the action is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Well, it's been a thrilling week. Let's get to the coverage now. We're going down to the first hole now. And as we get into today's action, it would appear that we have a rivalry brewing between our featured player and Lydia Ko. Henny, do you have any more info on this?
The only info, Luke, I have is one of my own personal surprise that our featured player has chosen Lydia Ko to go up against. Her whole life, all Lydia has known how to do is win. I don't think she's going to stop today.
Thanks, Henny. Can't wait to see how this player deals with the undeniable talent of Lydia Ko. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So, yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
Oh, that was pure. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. This putt for par here. John, have you got a read on this one?
It's hard to tell. It might be a little bit of a break to the right.
And a bit of frustration starting to set in as the par just misses the hole. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And that'll drop him down to even par now. The third, Rich, is a par 4, but it's a short one.
It is. Driver not always required by the players here. So anything finding the fairway. We'll leave a second shot of, shortish length to a green that tilts from back to front and again has slopes that run in all different directions away from this green.
That was wonderfully done. Oh, absolutely flushed. An opportunity for a birdie here. Ooh. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
Nice little par putt here.
He finds himself in a share of the lead. The fourth hole at Pinehurst number 2 is an outstanding and challenging par 4.
A little bit of a shoot type feeling that you have off this tee to a fairway that cambers left to right. Second shot straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room on the right hand side that you can use to bank the ball back onto the green. It is a difficult prospect though.
Wonderfully played. This shot coming from around 220 yards. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Ooh, I'd say 31 feet here.
This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel. Tracking. Yeah, that's one of those putts you're happy to walk after. Did everything but go down. And in it goes. Updating the standings now, and our featured player is second, just behind Tommy Fleetwood of England. The par 5 fifth at Pinehurst number 2, one of the signature holes on the course and a real indication of the quality of the architecture.
Yeah, Corin Crenshaw did a fantastic job here. Fairway does camber from right to left. And from there, second shot back up to the hill to a green that tilts from right to left. And oh, do not miss your next shot to the left. Don't do it, because it's just going to keep going and going until it's gone.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Well, this looks pretty handy. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event. The 6th at Pinehurst number 2 is the first par 3 on the property.
Yeah, not too much to this one other than the fact that you've got a minuscule green here and you got a lot of runoff areas into both bunkers, right and left. Difficult to find the surface in one. Par is going to be a good score.
John, what's the line on this putt?
There's a little complexity, and this one's going downhill, breaking to the right.
Par putt coming up here. Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and they're currently sharing top spot with Hideki Matsuyama. As you begin the 7th hole, a par 4, angles are of the premium.
Yes, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
Oh, well played. Sitting at -1. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range.
Starting this one way out to the right.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And as we check in with the standings, they're currently sharing the lead with Hideki Matsuyama. The 8th hole at Pinehurst number 2 works its way back up the hill.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in 2, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here because this green, no bunker surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And it's a 1-stroke par for our leader over the field. The 9th hole at Pinehurst number 2 continues to feature a green that has so much going on, whether it's crowned or domed, but there's a lot of slope.
And there's a lot of slopes running into some bad spots, isn't there, Luke? Front, you're going back into the bunker. Long, you're going into a bunker. Try and hit it out to the right-hand side into a little flat, safe zone. Take your 2 putts and go on from there.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position. Absolutely tattooed that one.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. That'll work there. Sitting at 3 under par. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Just 10 feet to the cup here. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one's like going left to right, it looks like.
And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. On the 12th tee, the par 4. Again, it's not length, it's accuracy.
Most definitely. Fairway does pinch in there just a little bit, so players are going to have to decide whether to take driver or just a fairway metal. Second shot, again, to a green that is raised up above you, floats away on all sides of it, but this is a more realistic birdie opportunity.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
4 left.
Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
This now, his 3rd shot. This next one from the beach. Oh, this might be hold. And this one is for bogey. Okay, let's head to the next.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
This incredible collection of par 4s at Pinehurst number 2 continues here at the par 4 12th. Yeah, that one will play. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Well, this is a putt for the lead. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It's moving up the hill to the left. Let's see what happens.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And well hold. Let's move on. And stepping up the standings after that effort. The 13th hole here at Pinehurst number 2, Rich. Just another one of these beaut par 4s.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow, hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
Playing this shot from 120 yards. And he's safely on the green. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place with Xander Schauffele in second. Rich, we're standing on the 14th tee and you feel like there's a chance just to get after one here.
Lay it back short of that fairway bunker with 3-wood or take it on with driver. If you take it on with driver, the second shot becomes much easier, and now a birdie opportunity really presents itself. Laying back with a 3-wood, find the center of the green, 2-putt, and get out of here.
Going with the 8-iron here. That should set up another chance.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt. And he's down there. You got to read.
Don't be fooled. It starts straight, but there's definite movement to the right at the end.
And after that hole, our featured player leads by 1. Well, this wonderful finish to Pinehurst number 2 truly starts at 15, the par 3.
This green is so difficult. It sits above you just enough, and it doesn't look like there's anything there. You're hitting to a wall right in front of you, and all you can see is the golf ball disappearing in every direction other than right in the middle of this green. This is visually probably one of the difficult shots on this course.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. How good was that bunker shot? And if this can go down, he'll save par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. At -2, going along nicely today. You've arrived at the 16th, a par 4. Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I've done the calculations. It's 230 yards.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Eight feet to the cup.
Now this is important. This for par.
He finds himself at the top of the leaderboard. When you stand on the 17th tee at Pinehurst number 2, it's hard not to think of all the history that's happened here. You think of 99 with Payne Stewart and Phil Mickelson. What's your thoughts?
People talk about Payne Stewart's winning putt on the 18th hole back in 1999, but the swing that he made on 17 that year is the one that every player should envision when they stand on this tee box. It was beautiful. It was artwork. It was poetry in motion. It's how you should swing the golf club. This is the only image in my mind when I play this beautiful par 3.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The closing hole at Pinehurst number 2 works its way back up the hill to that famous clubhouse.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. Second shot up the hill slightly, but do not miss it too far right, or you'll find a low area for your second. Anything missing up to the left-hand side could kick back onto the green, and dare I say, finished with a birdie.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Well, good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. And another round safely in the books. And that there is the completion of a very nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich?
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time to see who will be crowned champion here at the Daybreak Classic. Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate, Rich Beam. It's always great to have you with us. Oh, I love final rounds, Rich, not only because we get to go by the end of the day, but this player is in contention to win.
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Time for the second shot into the first. That should find the surface.
A stunning approach shot that everyone down here enjoyed, apart from Lydia Ko.
That's very impressive.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, open up the angle for the second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway. And one of the features that we'll be talking about at Pinehurst, a green that has runoff areas in all 4 directions.
Oh, that one looked pretty good off the blade, and it's looking pretty good on the green too. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And now he'll move to 6 under for the tournament. Stepping up now onto the tee of the par 4 third.
A driver not required, just anything to put your tee shot in the fairway. Second shot will be shortish in length, but again, a green that has runoff areas in all kinds of directions. Still a good birdie opportunity.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
Currently at 7 under for the tournament. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
Your tee shot through a little bit of shoot there. Fairway cambers from left to right. Next shot straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room out to the right hand side that you can use to bank your golf ball off of and get it back on the green. This is a daunting prospect of a hole.
He's standing over his third shot. Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Ever so slightly, this one's going right.
So close. This is a bogey putt coming up. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 5 shots up after that hole. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. This would be a great up and down. Well, this will be a bonus right on 17 feet from here. Oh. Putting for bogey here. And down it goes.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
We've arrived now on the 6th, which is a par 3.
Again, runoff areas both left and right into some pretty deep bunkers. Finding the green in regulation is going to be key.
Now, great rhythm on that swing. Opting for the 5-wood. Not a bad play, that one. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Oh, what a putt. And that takes him to 6 under. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. They've now arrived at the par 4 7th.
Yeah, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
This one is from at least 30 feet out.
Okay, started on a good line. Now, will it come back?
Oh, the long-range bomb. Is there anything better in the game?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And our featured player has now built a comfortable 6-stroke advantage on the field. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in 2, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here, because this green, no bunkers surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
That was special. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. On the tee now, the par 3 9th.
Yes, you got deep bunkers both front and back, and the green tends to chase towards them. Anything out to the right-hand side into a little safe zone is what I would call it. That's the play.
Going with the 6-iron here. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Ooh. Beauty of a chip shot there. We'll take a tap in any day for par. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Sitting at 8 under. That's a little wayward. Here is his 4th. Oh, John's been down there calling all the action. We'll have a good read on the lie here.
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
Nice line. Well, an untimely double by our leader, and the rest of the field's eyes have lit up. A chance to bounce back here. As we check the standings, it's a massive 6-stroke advantage for our leader. Hole number 11 is a par 4.
Your driver not really necessary off this hole. You just need to make sure you find the fairway. From there, you've got 2 bunkers on the left of the green protecting wayward shots, and a 3rd back right. This is another solid hole.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
Ah, it's disappointing. So close to a birdie. And that putt will drop. Well done. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. This hole is a par 4. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Yep, that shot safely on the green. 14 feet to the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow. Hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be on the green.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Second shot here on the 14th.
Yep, okay. This is at the green.
Okay, that'll end up pin high. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Geez, making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. He sits in first position. Hole number 15 is a par 3.
Visually, probably the most challenging shot players will see all week long. There's just a wall of grass, and none of it is flat right in front of you. You don't see the flat portion of the green necessarily. You just see the runoff areas, and usually your golf ball is in one of those. This is so difficult from a visual perspective.
An extraordinary performance. This player is now 12 strokes in front of the field. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Oh, what a shot by our leader. Woo-wee. They show movies on flights shorter than that. A bit wild on approach there.
A bit too much club there.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. And he needs this to save par. Holding steady in first place after that one. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
I cannot look at the 17th hole and not think about the shot that Payne Stewart hit in there back in 1999. It was just glorious. And when you stand on that tee on 17, that's the only image that you want to have. It's Payne Stewart swinging, balancing, finishing it. Oh, it was artistry at its best.
And a par putt awaits him. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Welcome to the par 4 18th.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. From there, you actually have an opportunity on a flat-ish kind of green, not nearly as severe as some of the other ones on the golf course. Right-hand side will get a strong workout because that is the most severe. But if you miss it on the left-hand side, you never know. Finish in style with a birdie? Why not?
Chip it in here, and he'll take the title.
Okay.
Oh, what a great roll. This putt to win the event. Well, there you have it. What a wonderful victory, Rich.
3 on the season so far. This player's absolutely dominating right now. Great stuff.
And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back to back.
It takes a lot of mental fortitude to win not just once, but back-to-back weeks. Job well done.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're on the cliffs of La Jolla, California, the famed Torrey Pines venue, and it's our opening round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, right here in the booth, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Beamer, your thoughts quickly here on Torrey Pines South. It is a big boy golf course, isn't it?
It is, and these players are in for a rude awakening because they've had some pretty simple golf courses up to this point. But this golf course, U.S. Open venue, this is going to punch you right in the mouth. There's no holding back here. This golf course is flat out tough. One of the toughest tests these players will see all year long. It's usually damp. It's usually cool. The wind blows off the ocean. It is just all around not fun to play in. But I tell you what, if you're playing well, you can really find out what you are doing well, and that will help you in the upcoming season a lot. This one is chewing fiber.
That's just inside the range. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an underpass score.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke. I can tell you that.
The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot. But a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Oh, that just brushed past the hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
There are so many stunning holes on this entire property, but there's few more picturesque than this downhill par 3 third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Opting for the 6-iron. That's a high caliber shot, that one. Oh, terrific approach, and a chance for birdie here at the third.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And now that finds him in first place. The 4th hole runs right along the cliffs here of La Jolla, and it's a very strong par 4.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. As we update the standings, our featured player leads with the Viking, Victor Hovland, right behind them.
What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like that.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
It's about 34 feet out.
They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship. It's just about 3 feet away.
This one is for par.
And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that, and I think that the big-name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on. Because you can't go around either the north or the south course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well. Your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair, and I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick. Uh-oh, this one's headed for the rough.
And here we are with the third shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? A par putt awaits. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our leader is currently out by 4 strokes as we check the standings. The 8th at Torrey Pines South is an uphill par 3. It can be a hole in one hole, or it can be an absolute brute to even find the green, depending on where that hole location is.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Leading by 5 shots after that. Well, this is a player after my own heart. Going with the driver here.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully you hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Ooh. Good putters will make these right on 5 feet. And Rich, he's doing a lovely job out there, taking care of business.
Always great to be in the lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it.
Sitting at 6 under for the day. That's well played. Pin high. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, pretty sure this one's going to go up the hill and to the left.
A chance to make a birdie just slides by. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And as we check the standings, it's a big 5-stroke advantage for our leader. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
Oh, this is just a mean little par 3, isn't it? Not a big target up there green-wise. You got deep bunkers right and left. You got a 2-tier green. It's a fun, good-looking par 3. That's really hard. Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer. Big putt for par coming up. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Now 6 shots in front after that hole. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. He's setting up for his second shot.
Don't you dare.
That one just stays on the fairway. That's a good break. Always think about taking one more club when playing to an elevated green. Good shot there, Beamer. Chance to move to 8 under here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This looks like it's going to go left.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
Back-to-back birdies, move in the right direction there, Luke.
Over to 14 we go, a par 4.
And a really good par 4 once again. Dogleg from right to left. Those bunkers on the left, you don't want any part of them. And from there, the difficulty is judging the distance with your second shot. This is an infinite edge look from the fairway. So when it pins in the back section of this green, it's nearly impossible to judge the distance. This is a wonderful, wonderful design.
Well played, mate. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is for birdie.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
This putt coming up is for birdie. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Starting this one way out to the right. Job done. Let's head to the next. Now at -9 for the day. Well, the finish at Torrey Pine South captivates everyone. It really starts here at the 16th, a par 3 playing across the ravine.
Yeah, long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
And holds it for birdie. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's 2 distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Okay, that'll work. 13-footer coming up here.
Looking for another birdie here.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
I think this one's moving right to left.
Okay, let's head to the next. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pine South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
And 11 under in front of the player with this putt. That's disappointing. And finishing up with a par here today. Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is set to begin. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Our featured player currently at 10 under par as we begin the day here on 2K Sports. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Now, that looked pretty good the whole way.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet.
A great birdie chance here.
Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Currently in first position. Teeing off on the par 4 second now. Nicely done. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Oh, nice stroke. Like the look of this.
Oh, you rotten thing.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Stepping onto the par 3 third.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Good sounding strike, that one. Outstanding shot. High quality. Lining up the birdie putt here. Sitting at -11 overall. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Very picturesque, this 4th hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good. Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Just 3 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Let's go to hole number 5. And it's a par 4.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. From there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, that one started on a pretty handy line. And so close to the birdie. What a shame. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
Oh, looks to have chosen a pretty good line. Started that well right. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
We've arrived now at the 7th and the par 4.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Putting for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Going with the 7. That's disappointing.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
His second shot here. And that's safely on the surface, but still some work left with the putter. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Gently does it. It's downhill, breaking off to the right-hand side here.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Still in the lead now after that hole. As we head now to the par 5 next.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Putting for birdie. The start of this one out on a pretty good line. Got a chance here. And makes it. What a bomb. It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That one doesn't look like it jumped out of the rough. Time to play from the bunker. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Now look how they attacked this one.
Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
It's pretty handy here. You've got to like the look of this. Yes! Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
This would be a great up and down. $11 feet to the cup.
An important par save.
And he's down there. You got to read.
So, straight for the most part, with a little bit of left at the end.
Hole number 13 is a par 5.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for this green, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there.
And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely did it put the pin in the middle. But boy, I tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
It's just about 3 feet away.
A good look at par here.
And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 15th. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Putting for birdie here. Ooh. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And down it goes. Playing nicely now. 13 under, heading down the stretch.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Yeah, this is going to airmail the flag.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
Blame the caddy.
Second shot here on the 16th. That's a touch of class. This next putt is for bogey. He's currently sitting in first place. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th.
I tell you, this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s in the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Now look at this one come back. So close. This putt to win the Farmers Insurance Open. And there's your Farmers Insurance Open winner. A victory at Torrey Pines, extra special in anyone's career, Rich.
Hats off to this player for winning this week, grinding out a victory on the very difficult South Golf Course over the weekend.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.